he is seemingly taking it seriously, but then of course he has to pretend that he's above it all. He's a fun, wild, crazy guy. So he tweets, finally, we get to use elongate as scandal name. It's kind of perfect. Because he's having fun with it. He's not mad, he's laughing. And then he goes on to say, but I have a challenge to this liar who claims their friend saw me exposed. Describe just one thing, anything at all, scars, tattoos that isn't known by the public. She won't be able to do so because it never happened. So he's very careful there, by the way, to ask the friend to do that, not the person that is currently bound by an ironclad NDA. The friend didn't see him. Maybe the woman who made the accusations both in the moment saw, then remembered and relayed specific information about his apparently very distinctive weird genitalia. But you do not, by the way, let's just be clear. An accusation of harassment assault does not require specific mole mapping to be credible. That's not actually how it works, but predators often try to make that the bar that generally women have to pass.
Right. Do you think there's so much great about this? First of all, your wiener looks like your rockets. We all know that. Like you designed them that way. I'm sure there was an engineer being like, there's more drag if we make it weird like your penis. And then they go like, he goes like, overruled. Like that's Elon Musk in a, so to speak, nutshell. But like the fact that he's kind of saying he has a weird penis, like, and more seriously, I guess, do you think that in the moment where you whip your wiener out, she's then gonna be like, all right, I can now memorize it and draw it whenever I want with great certainty?
Yeah.
That's not how it works. I can't I can't tell you anything about my own.
Yeah, it's just kind of traumatized. It's like, okay, you say that you were hit by a car. You describe the grill. That's not how that works. Yeah, that's not how anything works. And you don't have to do that. I mean, if you were going to, if I was a betting man, I'd say I'd describe it as really weird and awful. Probably, I would bet a significant amount of money that it's pretty awful. A lot of your whole persona and public image seems like the overcompensation of a person who has an awful, weird penis. If I had to guess, I'm just guessing. Don't sue me or anything. Anyway,
I bet he has an utterly normal penis that has diamonds in it, like that one villain in the Bond movies.
From Die Another Day.
From Die Another Day. I just want to say, I bet he's like, I could picture him go like he was on Joe Rogan, like, they call it the pretzel.
I don't know.
He tied it in a knot.
By the way, just in case it wasn't clear to us, our producer's telling us that we have gone off topic, which is true, we have. So let's return to the topic. He then ties it into what he's doing with Twitter, saying it was clear their only goal was a hit piece to interfere with the Twitter acquisition. The story was written before they even talked to me. Well, that's just how it works. They would have added what you said if you had responded. In fact, they did. To the limited extent that you responded, they did put that in there. That's how journalism works. And the idea that it's only meant to interfere with Twitter, Garen, what do you think the chances are that he tries to use this as a yet another evolving reason to back out of the Twitter acquisition?
Anyway. I mean, he's a raw dog capitalist, and what he's trying to do is essentially do anything that benefits him financially. And he is basically, what it took in this Bitcoin surge is just any bit of rumor or news to get the normies to go buy into it and inflate the price of anything that somebody was able to bring attention to. And Elon Musk is like, how sometimes ants all band together and then they form it like a branch that works something bigger than them. Like that's Elon Musk. He is a bunch of Bitcoin bros all banded together into like this anthropomorphized blob of goo. Yeah. And he is the person who is able to make anything kind of peak a little bit. So that was Dogecoin, that's Twitter. He's able to inflate the price. And then when he completely steals all the value out of it and leaves, he gets to declare monetary victory. And if it falls apart, he has enough like yes men behind him to declare some kind of Pyrrhic moral victory and move on and exploit them again later if this one didn't work out.
Definitely. Yeah, no matter what happens, if he ends up pulling out and losing $5 billion or whatever, they'll claim that it's like a big brain businessman thing to do. And some of them will be genuine. There are actually people this pathetic. Some of them are real. A lot though, if you start to click on some of your replies of people defending him from this, you're gonna notice some accounts that started in May of 2022. I'll just say that.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.